Hey world, it's me. We'll come back with another video, guys. This is gonna be another request video. One of the family members wanted me to give my analysis on the movie Us, and I went and watched it. And first of all, I'm saying it's a great movie. If you haven't got a chance to watch it, man, I would definitely recommend it. You know, like I said, with me being such a red pillar, you know, it's hard for me to even think or even conceive the fact that one person, Jordan Peele, you know, from the comedic show Key and Peele, the diversity and that he have to be a comedian, to be a skit comedian, and portray comedic roles as homosexuals and women. He dressed in drag, all that kind of stuff, you know, and to actually come out with two movies like he's come out with Get Out and now Us. Pretty impressive, but also I'm pretty skeptical, okay? Because a lot of times in these movies, you know, they like to give out information to each other and ridicule the masses because remember, 90%, 95% of the masses are still asleep. And so, you know, they can throw movies out there like that and entertain themselves. You dig? You know, like The Matrix, you know, The Truman Show, you know, the movies like that, that red pillars have like, wow, okay, I got you. Okay. Hidden in plain sight, huh? All right. So let's get to the movie, guys. First of all, I only have two things to say about it. You know, in my eyes, you know, the movie basically just indicated about what I've always felt and what I always know. That you know, there are two of us. Each individual has a double. Now, this double is, you know, metaphorically speaking, that is. Because we are good and we're evil. We're both. Okay? We're Christ-like and we're also Satan-like. We're both. And the reason why I say we're both because of the standards and the morals and values that we live with. But even in our worst moment, we'll commit crime that is deemed, you know, horrific, like stealing, killing. I mean, to survive, you will do those things, especially if it's on a fight or flight stage. Okay, so we do have both. You know, we're dual individuals. We're spiritual beings as well as physical beings. Okay, and so I think in the movie Us, the tethers, the doubles, were actually ourselves in the spirit world, okay, uninhibited. And that's what I got out of the movie in reference to, you know, the double perspective. Now, they do put a lot of stuff in that movie, man, that makes you think. Like, for instance, they had the, you know, Hands Across America slogan. They showed the commercial. I remember in the 80s, I remember Hands Across America being a big, big campaign. And millions and millions of people were, you know, holding hands across America in a show of, you know, solidarity and togetherness. But at the same time, you know, during that time, we were going through a Cold War with Russia. They had the Nicaraguan stuff going on, man. There was a lot of stuff going on. But like I say, the Hands Across America was actually a major diversion. Just like We Are the World, you know. And there was a reason why Jordan Peele used Hands Across America and not We Are the World. I think he geographically was making a point to say when those doubles, you know, at the end, when they came together, and at the end they were all holding hands, okay? That was a show of solidarity to them in reference to the fact that, guys, in my eyes, us, melanated people, are the tethers, okay? The ones living underground, okay? The ones that, you know, are feeding themselves off rabbits, forced to eat rabbits, okay? Just like we were forced to eat pigs and pork and swine, all right? And, of course, you know, they did have the, you know, the leadership perspective on it. You know, having the female be the leader, which was Red. You know, she was a quote-unquote Harriet Tubman because she's the one that pretty much, you know, organized the whole thing with the tethers to come above ground and take what was theirs. And in actuality, that's what they was doing. Okay? And so the doubles, the tethers, you know, in reality, in reference to the movie, were actually coming above ground to take what was theirs. Because remember, the lives they lived was the same lives that the people above the surface lived, but it was different. All right? And so you know it wasn't a matter of just these people were just clones. No, they weren't just clones. They were doubles. They were, you know, they moved the same way. They controlled the same thing. They had the same talents. So it was actually that individual. All right? And so like I say, man, the two themes from my perspective is that it gives us an idea about how we all have a shadow side. You know, no one is perfect. All right? And in reference to us, those tethers, in my eyes, was symbolic, and that's why Jordan Peele, being melanated or half melanated, I think he actually was saying that was us. You know, coming above ground to take what was ours, the ones that have been, you know, secluded, you know, ostracized. Okay? Now they re-gentrifying, but from a different perspective. All right? And like I said, it's just us. And so it was the main reason why he used Holding Hands Across America and not We Are the World, because I think he really wanted to show that those people underground was Americans, people from here, living off rabbits. All right? And even at the end, guys, the twist being like the one that, you know, the real Adelaide, the real mother, was actually Red. And the fake one was Adelaide. And at the end of the movie, you notice how the fake one lived. Okay? And I like that little twist that he put on it because, like I said, I really wasn't into much all the cinematography or into all that. What my perspective on the movie was that, one, it illustrated the fact that we have a duality in our existence, spiritual and physical. And two, those tethers that was underground so-called clones were us escaping and gaining what was ours. I mean, that was my perspective, family. And like I say, I even think it was kind of smooth how he put in that the difference in us as people. Because if you notice when the Red and her family came to Adelaide's family, they didn't just kill them right away. You know, with Red being the only one being able to talk because she was choked, she was still empathetic. Her husband, the dude, the double, he didn't kill the real husband right away. Actually, he didn't kill him at all. The daughter, she allowed the daughter to get a head start. The son, she allowed him to play with her son. Okay? But if you look on the flip side of the other family, their friends, the Caucasian family, not that the race had anything to do with it, but I think it's just the personality and the behavior that was exhibited in the movie. They killed him right away with no empathy whatsoever. Just killed him right away and enjoyed it. Okay? So, God, I wanted to come back with a quick analysis of the movie Us, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I think I definitely recommend it. And guys, like I said, I thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. In the meantime, between time, may the Most High Inside bring you joy and being with us out of 5,000.